All right, so for this one, basically what you're doing is you're doing the range equation. It's not that hard. So you've got your little marble, and it's going to have, you basically got to find delta x, which is really the range. Okay, and there's an equation, a range equation. I gave that to you, but basically this thing is going to be shot with a velocity which is equal to, and this is called the initial velocity, 7.5 meters per second. Okay, and then also you're going to be given an angle of 71 degrees. Now the range equation is pretty easy. It's really plug and chug. And so to predict, and I won't derive it, I try to derive that with my AP kids, and they kind of lost interest about halfway through. But the formula, and I also made a mistake too, so that there's that. The formula for this is that delta x, the range, is equal to 2 times the velocity, the initial velocity, times sine of theta times cosine of theta, all over g. So this is my angle theta. And remember that g is equal to negative 9.8 meters per second squared. And if it's g, we probably don't need to put the negative in there, but we'll figure that out in a second. So I just need to plug that in. So what do I plug into my calculator? Well, I'm going to say that delta x is equal to 2 times the initial velocity, 7.5 meters per second, and that whole thing gets squared, times sine of 71 degrees, times cosine of 71 degrees, all over 9.8. Okay. And so I'm just going to do this in Desmos real quick. Let's do it like this. Work stuff, Desmos. You want to use the scientific calculator. And so remember, when I go to do fractions, I got to separate the top. So it's going to be 2 times, and then in parentheses, I'm going to put 7.5, close the parentheses, square that. Then I got to put these functions in. Sine of 71 degrees. And I need to make sure I'm in degree mode. Radian will give me a different answer. So make sure that degree mode is pressed. Close my parentheses. Times cosine. So I hit function again. Cosine of 71 degrees. And I honestly can't remember if I'm supposed to put in a negative 9.8 or a positive 9.8. Let's just go ahead and put in negative 9.8 just for the funs of it. Nope, not supposed to put the negative in. So all right. And so my answer is about 3.53 meters. Okay, 3.53 meters. So I hate when I do that. This is approximately 3.53 meters. Okay. If you were to round that, I would guess it's probably this one. Any questions on that one?